Because in Cape Town, today is day 2 of the impeachment proceedings into the fitness-to-hold office of Public Protector Mkhwebane, who's been suspended by the President. Today, a constitutional law expert has been speaking. That's Hassan Ibrahim, who's been outlining the role of the Public Protector as defined by the South African Constitution. Ibrahim is the first witness in the impeachment hearings. Take a listen.
The High Court held that the Public Protector's remedial action had serious implications for the President, including being a suspect in a criminal charge that carries a punishment of up to 30 years imprisonment. The High Court concluded that a failure to afford the President a hearing before the decision on remedial action was taken was fatal to the validity of that remedial action. This conclusion, too, is beyond reproach. So the Constitutional Court had adopted and agreed to that particular point. In addition, the President has complained that the emails on which the Public Protector relied were not disclosed to him, and that he was denied the opportunity to make representations on those emails.
Meanwhile, the United Democratic Movement is calling for an independent legal counsel outside Parliament to deal with the issues related to Mkhwebane's suspension. UDM leader Bantu Holomisa raised the issue during the Parliamentary impeachment inquiry this morning. He spoke to Athi Mtongana on the sidelines of the meeting by the Section 194 committee, which he says will not be able to move forward with the hearings without properly dealing with the technicalities related to the Public Protector's suspension recently by President Cyril Ramaphosa.
It's day 2 of the Section 194 Committee's hearings into the fitness of the Public Protector to hold office. Much of today, of course, being spent with the constitutional expert, Mr. Ibrahim, giving the role of a Public Protector as per the Constitution. But I'm joined by the UDM's Bantu Holomisa. Thank you so much for your time. One of the issues that you raised yesterday was the issue of independence, claiming that even Parliament's constitutional and legal team is one that you can't trust, and that you propose that they bring some kind of an expert legally that would be independent from all the proceedings that are taking place.
Yes, I based my argument on experience, because in this Parliament we have been embarrassed in the past, where the Parliament have lost many cases on the advice of some of the so-called legal advisors here. Even those legal advisors, they drove them from outside. You could see that they were recruited in order to come up with a certain decision. But in this case, we want to be fair, as the chairperson had said. So if we are going to play the game on a fair grounds, then even small political parties which are participating here must be heard when we speak and be given that opportunity. For instance, we hear that there is a court case coming on the 25th and 26th. What if that court case rule in favor of the Public Protector in whatever she was challenging? And this year we are busy talking about the very same suspension. We're arguing about it. Even that clause, I said, we need a legal advice. So I'm not sure about this process, but we're going to engage it this afternoon, in this second round.
Now, before I let you go, there have been fears that have been raised by analysts of politics coming into play then within this committee, given the fact that obviously it's a multi-party ad hoc committee with many other political parties who've already made pronouncements outside of this committee about their views and as far as this Public Protector is concerned.
Well, unfortunately, this is the game of, we're in the game of politics. But here we have been assigned by Parliament as a committee. But this committee must listen and be objective. But the key here for now is to clarify the issues related to procedures.
All right, thank you so much, Bantu Holomisa from the UDM, saying that they'll only get into the crux of the charges that have been leveled against the public protector later on when they deal with matters pertaining to procedures. He made mention yesterday of the issue of the suspension, and he also today is making mention of the imminent court case in the Western Cape High Court on the 25th and the 26th of this month, where the public protector there is challenging her suspension by President Cyril Ramaphosa. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Athi Mtongana in Cape Town.